Hello everybody, it's Dan from Main Gaming. Welcome back to Battletech. We are rejoining EG's Marauders, orbiting above Panzir. Last episode we completed that battle, which went, pretty good, except for the fact that EG took a head hit and therefore took a pilot injury and he's out for 18 days. So we had checked everything, we'd spent XP, all of that kind of stuff. So let's just quickly get back in the action because we do have things to do, money to make on this planet. So in contracts, there are two that are leading us away from the planet. That's fine. We'll look at those at some point. I mean, they pay good and everything like that. But we like to get the easy stuff first. And easy meaning we don't have to travel and spend half a month on the road. Um, so we've got these two. One's an escort lowlands, 1.5 skulls. One's an escort desert, 2 skulls. They pay pretty similar. Obviously, the 2 skull pays a little bit more. And then we have one for the pirates, a destroy base in the tundra, 1.5 skulls. Now, this pays less, but again, destroy base sounds good to me and all. The only issue I have with this mission is I think it does negatively affect other houses, like reputation with them, including the one, our big one. But we'll probably end up doing it anyway. But let's just do it sort of, we'll do the lowlands one first, the 1.5 skull. Hopefully that'll minimize any damage or casualties, and then we'll decide between the other two later. So, let's negotiate. Okay. Well, they hate us. They're our vicious enemy, the Oregon Dictorate. Well, of course, these are the people in the campaign that we're really totally working for. I don't know that there's going to be any real interesting salvage, and we do like cash, but there. That way we can get at least 3 pieces. We still get paid. Let's do that. It's, usually the combination I like. Okay, off we go. We're going to bring our 4 traditional mechs that we typically bring, unless they're out for repairs. The big change here is that EG's out. Medusa finally off the bench. Welcome back, Medusa. Okay. Now this is interesting. So Medusa, because Medusa's been on the bench so long, Medusa actually doesn't have the Master Tactician, and therefore will go slower than the rest of the squad. But I still think we're probably going to put you in this one. Just taking a quick look here. I mean, yeah, Decker's okay in the Centurion. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get it going. So I'm looking forward to being able to clear, we cleared 1, be on the campaign mission, cleared 1, and there'll be 3 more. Being able to clear like 5 missions on the same planet, that's a luxury. That is a real luxury. And this is again assuming we execute, but it's a lot of money, it's a lot of salvage, it's a lot of experience, and it sort of avoids that problem we seem to have, which was a little weird, of going to a planet, spending nearly a month, doing the 1 or 2, going to back to a different planet, and there not being any missions, which of course was a big cost for us. We are lucky. There are some players, I've read forums and stuff, and people who complain about the game, and people who give props and all that kind of stuff. But there are some people who they don't probably execute as well as we've been, and a financial hit like that could literally break the game for them. It could put them in the negative and make them have to basically restart, which would be a huge bummer. Don't get me wrong, I do like playing games where there's an element of risk, which there is, and where it could end in failure. It is daunting having to restart games, fully from the beginning, especially if they have like a campaign where you'd have to kind of play through the same stuff. That's a bummer. Yet games like Civilization, where 4X type games, let's get going. Sorry. I don't mind those, because, whatever, you expand your empire. If you die this time, well, you start a different empire, a new empire, even though a lot of the same steps are, or steps are the same. Okay, so apparently, right, this is where we're going to meet up with our escort. Think. So let's take a look. Let's see how many times I mess up the controls this time, right? I'm going to try and zoom out as much as I can. So sort of, this is the corner here. So we are in the, if you want to call it, the bottom corner. This is where we're going to meet them. I don't remember whether they're there or they get generated. Now, I'm going to assume this road is probably what they're going to take off on. And the scary part is, excuse me, I've still got some remnants of a cough. The scary part is, it sure as hell looks like this is the end of the cube. And therefore, the end of the road's right there. And that seems arbitrarily very short for me to escort them. I mean, I guess maybe that's the only logical place I see to escort them. Either back down the road that way, towards the, I don't know, you call it the bottom left, or towards the upper right. And that's a little bizarre. So, you know, I'm not a huge fan of any mission where I have to, like, protect something that's not me, because it, you know, it limits my tactics. But I'm pretty feeling like I would prefer not to go in this if it doesn't generate the vehicles, and I'd prefer to see if there's sort of like any enemies on the map. But we're going to do what we typically do, which is, you know, we like to really move forward on the first turn. We see, well, my jumping is going to be actually almost better, so I'm going to full jump forward. And again, remember, glitch is going to be by far the slowest. Did I just do a... No, that was a jump. Concerned myself minorly there for a minute. Again, while I like to scout, spreading out is, if we find an opponent, ends up being problematic because, see, this guy doesn't, this Kentaro, I really need to consider whether I want to put an extra jump jet just so we can...
Got it.
Well, he did start furthest back. Who knows? We'll just stay up, stay in the woods.
Got it.
Yep, good job, Glitch. Do your best. Anyway, keeping us together so that way when we do meet the enemy, we can concentrate our firepower. Okay, we're getting to the point now where I am going to hug these woods.
I copy.
Again, I am going to be careful about entering the zone. I apologize, that's my play style.
Engaging jump jet.
I think I may sprint this guy just so that he's fully caught up with the posse. Now, if I jump, I won't make it, but if I run Glitch, Glitch can catch fully up. Now, Glitch doesn't have to be fully up, but it's nice to. So again, I'm sort of cheating. Yeah, whatever. I guess I am cheating, if you will, depending on your own opinion. The mechanics in that my plan is, I'll go around the right-hand side here, folks.
Up high.
My plan is all about, are there some enemies already there? Can I take the enemies out before I, quote, ask the escort to come out of the building? Yes, it does sound like I'm making up reasoning, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Affirmative.
Yeah. That's, well... Okay, your jump is really bad.
Don't need to tell me twice.
So I'm going around to the right. I'm going to hit this forest up as my plan. Because again, there's not a whole lot of maps. So the other possibility is if this doesn't work. And what I mean by that is if, for example,
Engaging jump jet.
the enemies aren't generated yet. Then really what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just stationing my guys
Got it.
sort of in the optimal, well, guessing of course, but what I think is a semi-optimal position for them to be able to guard, you know,
Location
after the
confirmed.
escort, the vehicles come up. So I am actually just back from a trip to Orlando. Went there for work.
You betcha.
I was there all week. I'm not a big fan. The East Coast I'm fine with, but I sort of get jet laggy, or I have a little bit difficult adjusting back that way for some reason. Went well. Traveled, didn't have any real problems, so pretty happy with that. Okay, what do you guys think? Should we get on the other side of the road? Part of me's tempted. Now, I don't want to go too far, and let me explain why. I mean, oh, shit. Excuse my French. Not really French. No offense to the French folks. I don't want to go too far, and the reason I don't want to go too far is...
Copy that.
This may be one of these things where I have to get everybody in. So, I would feel really, really dumb if, like, you know, like for example here, I'm going to hold this guy back, Behemoth and the Kintaro, so that way, did it again, guys.
Heading out.
I can have, wow, I didn't mean to do that, but okay, whatever. That'll give me time to get this guy up. Let's get him good in there.
You, Commander. Moving out.
I'm actually tempted to put Glitch up on a mountain, but that kind of puts Glitch, you know. Okay. I do not believe, and I could be wrong, I mean, there is plenty of room up there. I feel like there's no enemies, and the enemy's going to load. So,
Ready for orders.
I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can trigger this.
Copy that.
Trigger it? Or does everybody gotta be there? Sure, honestly.
What do you need?
Wouldn't it be nice? I wonder if someone else can do this. Oh, you could get up top the rock. Yeah, not good for cover. Okay, I guess we're gonna come back here just to stick close.
Roger.
Ready, set.
Okay, let's see if it triggers here at the end of the turn. Bingo. Okay, keeping them alive. Oh, well, the claims will stay near us, which is nice, but... Okay, here they come. That's a 20-ton. That's a light. And it looks like we got another one, 25, coming in from that side. And where is our escort? Okay, these vehicles, little itty-bitty APCs. And do they tell us where they're headed? Of course, yes. Okay, so it's going to be, well, that is the longer distance, it looks like. Down and to the left. Okay. Well, Glitch, my friend.
Yes, Commander.
You know, actually, we're going to let the other one move. Look at all, oh, these are our friends. Okay, that's cool. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this.
Got it.
Let this other light get a little bit closer. We got another one, 25-tonner. Beautiful, beautiful. He's out in the open right now, and that's what we want. And I think he's in sensor range too. So if we can blow him away first, even though he's to our, well, you know, clear out our back, if you will.
Waiting for orders.
So rather than LRM, remember this guy's gonna having moved.
Receiving you.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the best you can do, buddy? You can get pretty far over there. So let's just do that. Hey, that gets you close. What do we got? It is a commando. Okay, so we do not have enough morale, so we're going to just have to do what we can do. Chances are not desirable, so I don't want to get too hot with this guy. That's really a bummer. Some of his armor is damaged. He's shoddy, 50% of his normal armor, and he is a light. But these are really, really bad chances to hit. So I feel like, to be honest with you, I'm going to fire one medium laser just to remove a widget. You know what I could do instead? That's probably not even worth it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sensor lock. This really puts me up in this guy's face. It's too bad, but that's life.
Ready for orders.
And what that allows me to do is now, with Glitch is going to have a really good chance and can get rid of the last sort of evasive widget. Really can't attack this guy? Oh, that's Behemoth. Being silly. Hey. No. Bad.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Really, a 65% chance. Wow, I'm disappointed. You know what? Yeah. I'll put you up here. That's what I'm going to do.
Taking the high road.
And then in addition... Okay, 65. Still not fabulous, but, you know, it is what it is.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Along with the guard. But these guys, they're you know, they're lights and they have weak armor because they have injured armor. But we do want to get this done quickly if we can. So you're going to be our closest guy. Can you get close enough is the real question.
Acknowledged.
To do damage. Because that's what I want to do, right? Nope. It's really unfortunate. We are going to move Behemoth,
Yes, Commander.
however, up. And you will hopefully be the bait, my friend. If anything gets close enough to fire at us. Brace. Excuse me. See, those APCs, they don't really feel like they're waiting for us, do they? I shouldn't have moved Decker. I feel like I should have moved Decker the opposite way. But I thought maybe I could finish that guy off that turn, so... Okay, I would like to move someone against that commando first. Here comes the Locust. Firing? Yeah. Dang it. I am not in front.
What's up, boss?
Orders.
Probably not you, Decker.
Standing by.
Give me a...
Ready for orders.
What? That's Behemoth. Medusa is gonna move... Damn it. Looks like it is gonna be Decker.
Receiving you.
Oh, my friend. You can get right up in his face. What do you think? I think it is what we need to do.
Affirmative.
We're gonna rush the other way. Okay. It's you, my friend. Okay, yeah, shouldn't be a problem. And we can full heat. I'm not worried about that because you're gonna have a couple turns of like running to catch up. Doesn't need to be an aim shot. I'm pretty sure there's so many other places.
Roger.
On the other hand, I feel like maybe.
One less target.
Okay. I guess technically they don't all have to survive. That's just a bonus, which is probably good since, yeah.
Good to go.
Well, you weren't the person I thought you were, so, why don't you just get the hell out here as far as you can go. See if you can make yourself a target.
Roger that.
You. Now, who's got the... Got 65s and 70s. Pretty much the same both ways. Oh, let's aim for your center. And let's full on blast. Yeah, very nice. One less thing to fire at our poor guys.
Hope we can salvage that.
The escort, that is.
Good to go.
I'm sure you are, Glitch. And you know, with these guys being so light, I'm not too worried about this. So I am going to bring you out
Time to fly.
with the crew. They may end up having reinforcements, but I don't want to call them the competition. The opposition seems pretty light. Now, 40% I'm going to remove like one widget. So instead, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sensor lock this puppy. Just weaken them up for everybody else. And Medusa is playing catch up. And you jump almost as far. So I'm going to put you out. You are in a heavier mech. Let's put you out in front of the Glitch here. You do have a shot. It's not a great shot. Sorry about that. We could precision strike. Could we really? What does that give us? You know, that's not bad. Let's toggle everything on. And let's give it an attempt. It's a lot of heat for him, but you know, boom. Okay. So the 3 light mechs that were identified are all gone.
That one's gone.
The front APC did take a little damage. Okay, so we're, quote, exiting combat. Interesting. Question is there something else up ahead? We do have a little ways to go, so I need to play catch up, especially with Decker in the back. Oh, yeah, so what's that about? Maybe 15 excuse me. Damn it. About 15% of its hit points gone, that first APC. Okay. Sprinting is faster. I am going to sprint
On it.
with Decker. Ooh. So I'm going to actually sprint here too. Now I could sprint, but I'm going to sprint like up to there at least. That way I'll get in the woods. How about you? Ooh, yeah, I like this. This will get us ahead of the game.
On my way.
You, I don't know what your best bet is since you can't make any woods. Maybe I'll just keep you back a little bit. Oh, look, a different view. Kind of neat, like we're headed down the road to our destiny. So, I'm thinking, with how close we're getting, I don't think there's any more opposition. And so, you know, we're hovering about where I like to try and end episodes as I committed to you guys, but I think we could probably get done in like 5 more minutes. So, just maybe a little bit longer episode and hopefully get this done. That'll allow us in our next episode to do the other escort or the pirate, which was a base destruction or whatever. Okay, we are booking.
Roger.
Yes, yes, except my name isn't Roger. We're going to actually switch. Yeah, we'll switch.
Got it.
Switch sections of the road, if you will. I'm going to go so far as to... No, I'm not. That's silly. Always be
On the
defensive.
move.
I lose an APC, I lose an APC, right? Duh.
What can I do for you?
Sorry, glitch. I accidentally clicked on a hex.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Uh-huh. I hear you. Watch, there'll be some like 100-ton assault mech sitting there at the end with no, just kidding. Not in this kind of mission. Not 1.5 stars. You know, for those of you who've been following, I really don't feel, well, this is cake. Don't feel like we have been excessively like farming the star system to try and, I mean, we did a little bit between each campaign mission, but not really excessively so, I feel. Just looking to try and upgrade our mechs, you know, get mediums, get heavies, etc. And yet, I do feel like, well, EG did take that head hit, and we did take some damage, but I feel like the missions have been not too bad. Even on the slight side of easy. But I'd still rather have the good mechs, and I mean heavier mechs, as we advance versus like be like, oh my goodness, I just lost the entire lance because I didn't have enough weight.
Aye, aye.
Tonnage.
Got it.
Yes, yes. Okay. Look at that tunnel. How can that be safety? It's probably a pickup point. Who knows? All dramatized. Okay, I do not think this turn will do it, because he'll get in. Okay. Oh. Fair enough. Okay, well.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Well, now I don't even know what to say, because is it going to end when all the escorts are in? Because that'll be next turn, pretty sure. Yeah. And I would hate to call it an episode, so we're gonna push through here, because it's like one more turn. What we're gonna do here, I think. What is that? Oh, don't want to go there. Dropship. Oh. Thanks for the warning, right? So they seem to indicate that units were going to be coming from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just jump here, and I'm going to face that way.
Jumping.
For one. If there are actually units, which I don't know. Decker, can you make it there? No. Okay. Sprinting, you're still not going to make it there. That's a real bummer. Crud sucker.
Commander.
Here, I know what we'll do. We'll jump you up here as well. A hill facing that way. And
I hear ya.
glitch, my friend. Why don't we give you the high C? Now, there's a fair amount of supposition here with me going where I'm going, but I think that's fine. And then what we'll do is we'll just sprint you along.
Confirmed.
And we will see if one more turn brings this mission in. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about killing the enemy. Okay, that's super scary. Thank goodness they put those little things. That would have crushed our poor mechs. You know, even though it talked about enemies, it didn't actually give any more objectives, like defeat the reinforcements. So that's why we did not cut it, because I think this will probably end it. It is annoying that you have to continue to do this, though, if it truly has nothing else happening. I don't know why this last vehicle didn't go. That's disappointing. Okay, why don't you join the, let's just say the posse,
Roger that.
and honestly everybody else brace. Because this is just a waste of time, really. If the game has decided there's nothing else, why not just end the mission and boom, everybody's, you know, done. Oh. Oh no, that's fake. Fake news. Well, no, sorry. Not doing on there. Brace, brace, brace,
Taking a
brace.
protected...
The objective is secure,
Bingo.
Commander.
Oh, great. You guys really are going to make me go to an evac zone. Really makes me feel like there's an enemy out there. Or are you just going to pick me up? Yeah. Okay, here's my commitment to you guys. If I move forward and if we end up engaging something,
Copy
then
that.
I will cut. I know, even, there we go. We got at least a vehicle. Okay, so we will cut the episode here just because we will maul those. We got something back here too. We got a 30 ton, a 35 ton, and a 35 ton. This may mean next episode is pretty brief, but this is where we're going to call it. Give it a cut, and we will clean up. We'll play clean up and get the hell out on the other mission. Okay. If you like the episode, please like the episode. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to follow this series or any of our series at In Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.